Good evening, everyone. Just I was sitting on my balcony enjoying absolutely beautiful sunset. I've decided to have a cigar. I had another moment of contemplating, thinking about world, about cigars, life. That was my first cigar of choice. Ramon Yanez Gigantes, 2015. Unfortunately, it's a dead soldier. So, my second choice turned out to be Bolivar Belicosos Finos. I'm not gonna talk too much today because the sun is about to go down, the light is changing way too quickly, so I would have to be fast. Love that cigar. I smoke at least once a month. The reason why I don't smoke them often because I like to try all different cigars, and I have my favorites that I would smoke every day, like Polaraniaga, Monte Carlo, Petit Corona, Partagas Mille Fleur. That's my daily smokes. But Belicosos Finos is sort of cigar when I had a hard day, I'm tired and I need something to lift me up. Pure power plant. This is absolute power plant. There is so much strength in that cigar. If that doesn't wake you up, nothing will do the trick, trust me. Perfect draw. Extremely smooth. This is 2016 box and it's so easy to smoke. The retrohaling, no ammonia, nada whatsoever. Love the size, Campagna, an hour and a half cigar. The reason why I've used the V-cut, I love V-cut on the Figurado. I love the fact that it's keeping the shape of the cigar, and I don't have to cut too far for the cigar to be fully open. I'm not altering the look of the cigar, because what's the point of smoking Figurado if you're just gonna square it up with a straight cut? Quite often I read about cigar brands. I read everything that I can find regarding particular brand, and then pick the informations that are legit. Extremely interesting topic. I've did some tastings with the vintage cigars, like for example Saint Louis Ray, which has very interesting history. Partagas has amazing history. Cohiba, whoa, you can talk for about an hour about the brand of Cohiba. So many small stories in between. But Bolivar, obviously the cigar is named after Simon Bolivar, the great liberator of South America. What's so interesting about Bolivar brand? The brand was founded in 1901 or 1902, but the brand was not registered for another 20 years in Cuba. According to Wikipedia, the brand might originated in UK. That I don't know for sure, it's only from Wikipedia. I've been trying to confirm that info on many different sources. We'll still have to look at Mindroni book. I didn't look that. I don't know if there's any more info on Bolivar brand. But okay, 1901, 1902, 20 years later Cuba, 1954, after the death of the owner, the cigar brand was sold on and passed on, and then your usual Cuba tobacco, Habanos. But there is another interesting fact about Bolivar brand. To that brand belongs the smallest handmade cigar in the history of Cuban cigars. I was lucky enough to see the box. One of my friends owns that box. It looks like a toy, really, because it's miniature box. It's a proper box. It's not like a cardboard box, not something that you would pack the cigarillos. It's a proper dress box. Inside there's 25 cigars. As far as I remember, they measure below 5 centimeters, and it's a 20 ring gauge. 20 ring gauge. Cohiba Force, which was a machine made, that's 24 or 27. This is 20 ring gauge. It looked tiny. We're having dinner in London, and a friend of mine brought that box for us to have a look. Unfortunately, I didn't get to smoke it. He didn't get to smoke it, but this is a piece of history, Apparently they found a box. I don't know if it was that box or a similar box They found a box in the Queen's dollhouse. Now imagine the size of a dollhouse if a miniature cigar box supposed to imitate a real deal. So yeah, very interesting story. I will do some more reading about it. I'm actually surprised it's such a young brand. I really thought the brand would go back to 1850s, 1860s, but no. It started a fair amount of time after Simon Bolivar died. The cigar itself, perfect draw. As I've already mentioned, this is nuclear power plant when it comes to strength. So, so strong. I'm leaving the second third right now, and the cigar is still so smooth that you can retrohale it through your nose without any issues whatsoever. So this is one of the last cigars that we had from 2016 box. All the rest are 2017. Great thing about it is the whole box has been amazing. I've smoked I think this is my fourth cigar out of that box, and I recommended that cigar to many people, and all I've heard was, wow, amazing, great. No one said that's a shit cigar. You know, not one of them had a difficult draw, not one of them had a bad construction. As you can see, the cigar is burning so evenly. The ash is maybe not so compact. I thought of doing the long ash, but it's not so compact. Actually, the cigar felt quite light. The reason why I picked this cigar for it wasn't my cigar of choice, but it was in my case for a certain reason. I wanted to do a video about it anyway. The reason being, I did my whole rant video, you know, some people liked it, some people didn't like it. To be honest, I could not care less if you if you liked what I had to say or not. That's not the whole reason why I'm doing these videos. Not to be liked, not to be, you know, popular. It's just my creative thing, you know. I like photography, I like video making. That's why I'm making these videos, and I will be saying what I think. I will not say things to get popular or not. But regarding my last video, just want to prove the point. Sometimes when you open a box of cigars, it's just a perfect cigar. They happen all the time. It's not like, oh, once in a while I'll get a really great box. No. So what you're getting for about 300 euros, you're getting 25 fantastic cigars. I cannot think of any limitada that will match that. Well, of course, I'm not talking about the limitadas like very old, but 2017 definitely not. 2016, okay, Topaz. 2015, Magnum 56. Well, I would have to go as far as 2014 to Bolivar Super Coronas or to Robusto Supremos. But Robusto Supremos 2014, they weren't that great. If you smoke them now, yeah, they're awesome. And not back in 2014. So again, message is explore regular production, because there's many cigars that you guys do not pick up often enough. And to end that video, cheers and hasta luego.